dramatic.
Hello everyone, my name is Yellow and welcome back. This is episode 4 of my universe mode, and yeah, we have another exciting week worth of matches for you today to see, I guess. So this is match 1, Seth Rollins versus Kazarian. Those two are the winners of the two matches that happened last week, are going up against each other before their big tag team title shot on the next show, which is Extreme Rules. Extreme Rules, the pay-per-view, is the next show already. So they will be battling it out this week. Match 2, Dolph Ziggler with Austin Aries in his corner versus Chris Jericho. Last week, well, the last episode, Chris Jericho walked out on his tag team partners, which ended up making them lose, I guess. So this episode we have Dolph Ziggler versus Chris Jericho in action, I guess, in match 2. Anyway, match 3, the Internet Championship back on the line again against Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan was the most thumbed up person as of recording this episode, so he will be going one-on-one against El Generico for that Internet Championship. Match 4, Fire Ant versus Soldier Ant. Now, we will see later on in the episode why these two are facing each other, but for right now, that is the matchup. And then finally the main event, Kevin Steen versus Randy Orton. Kevin Steen has been on quite a losing streak, and in week 1 and 2 of the show he lost both matches, so hopefully he can regain that momentum by maybe beating Randy Orton in the main event of the show here tonight. So we won't be playing these first two matches, so let's skip these. Seth Rollins beat Kazarian. The Shield are looking strong going into their tag team championship match up at Extreme Rules. So yeah, Bad Influence aren't looking good going into that one. And then Chris Jericho, the pure champion, beat Dolph Ziggler in a one-on-one match. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there at the pay-per-view also. But we will be playing this first match, El Generico versus Daniel Bryan, in an Extreme Rules match, as always, for the Internet Championship. So let's get into it.
Following contest is an Extreme Rules match, and is for the Internet Championship. Making his way to the ring from Windsor, Ontario, Canada, he is the Internet Champion, El Generico. And introducing the challenger, from Aberdeen, Washington, weighing 192 pounds, Daniel Bryan.
So here we go, El Generico versus Daniel Bryan, and I am going to be El Generico. Okay, and Daniel Bryan is starting out quick there. I mean, he did lose last week's matchup in the triple threat match when Pac was also involved in the match, and it was honestly a close vote again between those two. I think Daniel Bryan, as of recording this episode, only lost out. Well, Pac only lost out by 1 vote. He was only 1 vote behind Daniel Bryan. But when I put the episode up, I honestly thought that Jeff Hardy might have got the win, but over the night, it looks like he slipped down the votes. I mean, he did have 5 votes, and then I woke up and he only had 3. So, interesting. I think people are voting down the people who they don't want to see in that matchup, which is okay, I guess. But, yeah, I thought Jeff Hardy might have been in the match, but no. It has went back to Daniel Bryan again, and this time in a one-on-one match, El Generico versus Daniel Bryan. And it'll be interesting to see who the winner of this match will face at the pay-per-view. I mean, the pay-per-view is the next episode, and because it is the pay-per-view, the match will be different. The match at the pay-per-view for the Internet Championship will be a ladder match. So whoever wins this match will have to climb a ladder at the pay-per-view to take down that belt. And yeah, El Generico setting up a table, putting Daniel Bryan on it. What's he going to do? Getting back in the ring now. Jumping out, spins, lands on top of Daniel Bryan, right through that table on the outside. What a move there by El Generico. Showing why he is the Internet Champion. And now just with that toy belt that Daniel Bryan grabbed from the fans outside, El Generico is smacking away with that belt and just throwing it off Daniel Bryan, and I think it disappeared there. El Generico going for another weapon now, or not. Daniel Bryan breaking that one up and sweeping the leg. But yes, like I said, the pay-per-view, the matchup will be a ladder match to decide who will be the Internet Champion. And again, there will also be a vote in the comment section right now as to who should face the winner of this match at the pay-per-view. So it should be a good one. And the pay-per-view, I will be playing all 7 matches. I only thought there was 6, but apparently there are 7 at the pay-per-view, which is great, which means it'll just be a longer episode again. El Generico diving to the outside but misses that time, I think. I think he might have just hit Daniel Bryan, but Daniel Bryan didn't stay down for long there. And he's straight back up, and El Generico can't hit a move there. But, oh, he's up again. Slams away Daniel Bryan, going into collar and elbow tie-up now. Who's going to take away the winner? No one. El Generico goes straight back on himself. Daniel Bryan goes behind. Quick moves and reversals here with El Generico with the clothesline. It looks like he's going for his Internet Championship. Yes, he is. He's grabbed the belt. What's he going to do with that? Misses with it. Hitting Daniel Bryan with it now. He's got the belt. Rubbing the face of Daniel Bryan into the back of that belt there. Not good for Daniel Bryan. El Generico just throwing that belt on the floor now. Looks like he's going for another weapon. Yes, he has got a kendo stick. And no, Daniel Bryan grabs it off him. But Generico going for that knee, misses, but takes the kendo stick off him, running at him, and straight to the stomach with the kendo stick. And now to the back, but Daniel Bryan moves out of the way, but smack to the head with the kendo stick there. El Generico trying to grab his trusted guitar there, but it looks like it's disappeared now. The fans put it away. So it's El Generico good for. No, Daniel Bryan with the reversal neck breaker there. But Generico trying to grab that guitar, but Daniel Bryan grabs it. El Generico not having it and smacking it off Daniel Bryan now. And the match just continuing on the outside of the ring. I mean, they've been outside the ring longer than they have been on the inside. But Generico going for another weapon now. What's he going to get? Looks like he's going for that trash can. Yes, he is. Just throwing it in the ring off Daniel Bryan there. And he's going for another weapon. This time getting another table by the looks of things. Daniel Bryan not having it though. And Frankensteiner by El Generico. And this time he's grabbing the table. He does manage to get it out again this time. El Generico just putting weapons in the ring now. I don't know, he's going for another one by the looks of things on the other side of the ring. He's got a chair now. Daniel Bryan though with that kendo stick. But misses El Generico with it. Getting in the ring. Don't know why El Generico's got this wide range of weapons in the ring right now. He just smacked Daniel Bryan across the head with the kendo stick again. This time he's got the chair. Wedging it in the ropes. And oh no, Daniel Bryan throwing him, and he falls over that trash can there. El Generico throwing him into the chair. Oh, the chair. Straight to the head of Daniel Bryan now. Oh, not looking good for Daniel Bryan right now. He hasn't really had too much offense. Setting up the table again. Daniel Bryan on top of the table. El Generico going up. And straight through the table. El Generico slamming Daniel Bryan through that second table now. And now Daniel Bryan not looking good. El Generico got him up. Boom, onto the knee. And now what's he going for? Throwing him off into the corner now. That trash can is in a peculiar position. And Daniel Bryan's just missing out that trash can there. I think he's probably glad that he missed that one there. But El Generico going for a signature move. Hits him with it. And it could all be over for Daniel Bryan soon. Oh, knee to the head. And German suplex. Just missing the trash can again. El Generico just smacking Daniel Bryan with it now. Daniel Bryan not looking great. But no, he takes the trash can off El Generico and hits him with it. twice now, just throwing it back onto the floor now. It's not looking good for El Generico now. Daniel Bryan building up some assault. I just realised that kendo stick is wedged in that bottom turnbuckle in the corner there. El Generico got him up, slamming him on top of the trash can. Nice scoop slam there. Going for the pin, 1. But Daniel Bryan kicks out at 1 somehow. And both people fall over the trash can there. And now it's just both down for the count. But Daniel Bryan straight back to his feet now. And Generico with the drop kick. He's got a kendo stick again. What's he going for now? No, Daniel Bryan taking it off him. And smacking him right in the ribs of El Generico. Daniel Bryan back on the assault now. He still wants to try and win that belt. He wants to go into Extreme Rules as the champion and defend that championship. But so does El Generico, obviously. That's why he is the reigning champion right now. And oh, just a smack to the back of El Generico's head. And it looks like El Generico going for the brainbuster. He's got him up. And slamming him down to the mat. That could be it. El Generico now going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, Daniel Bryan kicks out at 2 somehow. Daniel Bryan kicks out at 2 and El Generico not happy with that. Throwing Daniel Bryan out of the corner. Setting him up on the top. And oh no, Daniel Bryan with the reversal. And drop kick from Daniel Bryan off the top ropes. And it looks like he's signaling for the end. Could be going for that label lock. Turns him around. Oh no, he's going for his other submission move. But is El Generico going to tap? Daniel Bryan wrenching the head of El Generico now. It could be fading, but no, El Generico got him up. And just slamming him back down to the mat. And knocking him outside the ring. So now back to the outside again. Throwing him over those steel steps. Going for another weapon now. Looks like he's going for a ladder this time. And Daniel Bryan grabbing those steel steps that he just fell over. So what's El Generico doing now? He's climbing up those ladders. Daniel Bryan, what's he doing? He's just watching as El Generico is up there. Stand on the top now. Jumping off. Daniel Bryan catches him and just throwing him across the ring. Wow. Daniel Bryan, great reversal there, managing to catch El Generico off the top rope. Well, off the top of the ladder. And now just beginning to beat down El Generico with those ladders. But El Generico got them back. Smack to the face of Daniel Bryan. And oh no, he misses with the kick there. Daniel Bryan and El Generico climbing back up those ladders again. This time he's just waiting on the top. What's Daniel Bryan going to do? He's climbing up after him. El Generico, he's got him. Could be going for a suplex off the top. Yes, he does. Hits a suplex to Daniel Bryan off the top of those ladders. That could be it. And he's just dragging Daniel Bryan into the ring. Going for the pin now. El Generico, 1, 2, 3, and El Generico picks up the win after suplexing Daniel Bryan off the top of the ladder. And he will be going into Extreme Rules as the Internet Champion against an opponent. And there will be 5 people in the comment section as always, and the one with the most thumbs up will challenge El Generico at Extreme Rules for that Internet Championship in a ladder match. So that should be interesting. But here are some highlights from that matchup. I think this is the point. Yep, signature move by El Generico, and then this was the close on point. Daniel Bryan making a huge mistake by going up on the top of the ladder, and big suplex off the top, and that was it for Daniel Bryan. El Generico retaining his championship again. So this is 3 weeks running now. El Generico is still the Internet Champion in this one. So there we have it. El Generico is still Internet Champion in this one, and he looks happy about that. Going into Extreme Rules as the champion. So like I said, thumbs up the person in the comment section who you would like to face El Generico at Extreme Rules. There will be 5 names as always, and the most thumbs up will challenge El Generico. But we will move on to the next match now, which is Fire Ant versus Soldier Ant. And this match has come about because of things that happened earlier on, which we will see in just a minute. But yeah, Fire Ant versus Soldier Ant, the next matchup on the card, so let's get into it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, from parts unknown, Soldier Ant. And approaching the ring, from parts unknown, Fire Ant.
Here. What a sneaky attack.
Green Ant just attacked Fire Ant as he walked down to the ring there, and there is a reason for this. There will be a video package on screen right now. As you can see, Green Ant was walking backstage and Fire Ant assaulted him beforehand, so that's why this rivalry between the two has continued. And Green Ant still not happy with Fire Ant right now. But yeah, Fire Ant trying to get after Green Ant, but he's away up the ramp again, and now he is gone. So that is why these two are competing right now, because Green Ant looked to be injured, which is why Soldier Ant is in this match right now. But Green Ant, just before the match there, just slamming Fire Ant's head off the steel steps as he made his way down to the ringside. So it's interesting to see. Yeah, both Green Ant and Soldier Ant not happy with Fire Ant, which is why Fire Ant attire has changed, his music has changed. He has turned heel, everyone. Fire Ant has turned heel, turned his back on Soldier and Green Ant, which is why we have this matchup right now. Soldier Ant versus Fire Ant, just a normal matchup. I'll be interested to see how this rivalry continues in Extreme Rules. But right now, it looks like Soldier Ant has the upper hand, but Fire Ant battling back. That's he going for now. Clothesline knocking both men outside the ring. Fire Ant does land on his feet though. The Soldier Ant still back in the matchup right now. Taking Fire Ant back into the ring. And a big elbow to the head there by Soldier Ant. But no, Fire Ant having none of it. Throwing Soldier Ant against the ropes. What's he going for here? No, Soldier Ant with the reversal DDT. Good reversal there by Soldier Ant. But Fire Ant still managing to get up. But Soldier Ant battling back. Electric chair drop by Soldier Ant to Fire Ant there. Fire Ant poke to the mask. Oh my god, Soldier Ant could be blind. Got Fire Ant in the corner now. What's he going for? Jumping off the ropes and just arm drag off the ropes there. Going to the outside of the ring. And he's getting rid of the announce table there. Getting rid of the top of the announce table. Soldier Ant looks to be following him. But Fire Ant throwing him against the barricade here and just punches straight to the head. And doesn't look like either man really care about the 10 count right now. Fire Ant neck breaker. He's battling it out on the outside. Soldier Ant, Fire Ant has him up. Soldier Ant with the reversal. Then punches. Drop kick there by Fire Ant. Got him up again. Fire Ant, what's he going for here? Just rolling. Fire Ant now grabbing a chair, doesn't even care. Got the chair, misses. Soldier Ant getting back in the ring. I don't think he realised Fire Ant had a chair there. He's swinging at Soldier Ant right now. Soldier Ant with the reversal. Just throwing the chair outside the ring. Fire Ant, bulldog. Going up top. And arm drag off the top ropes there by Fire Ant. Going back to the outside, grabbing that chair again. Soldier Ant, he just hit Soldier Ant across the head with that steel chair, and Soldier Ant wins by way of DQ. Fire Ant doesn't even care about the DQ by the looks of things, arguing with the referee either way. But yeah, Fire Ant getting a DQ loss over Soldier Ant there, so it'll be interesting to see what happens at the pay-per-view. But anyway, we move on to the main event now, which is Kevin Steen versus Randy Orton in just a normal one-on-one match. Kevin Steen being on a 2-match losing streak right now, so he's battling up against Randy Orton in the main event to see if he can regain control.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, from Montreal, Canada, the Nightmare, Kevin Steen. Approaching the ring, on St. Louis, Missouri, weighing 245 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton.
Hey, it looks like the champ is going to join us. Be on your best behavior, Michael. Welcome, champ. Have a seat right here.
So there we have it, Chris Jericho joining ringside for whatever reason, but I'm going to be Randy Orton. Okay. And Kevin Steen starting off with a Samoan drop there. Randy Orton tried to get a quick shot there, but Kevin Steen having none of it. And then belly to belly by Kevin Steen there. Looks like he is being very violent in this one, trying to get a quick win over Randy Orton, but that's not going to happen. I mean, it is Randy Orton after all, the Viper. And again, Samoan drop by Kevin Steen. Randy Orton maybe going a bit too quick paced for now, and Kevin Steen taking advantage of that. Just working away at Randy Orton now. Goes behind. And then STO by Kevin Steen. Kevin Steen all over Randy Orton in the early going of this matchup. Doesn't look like Randy Orton getting too far. Now what's he going for? Suplex maybe? Got him up. Slamming him down. Kevin Steen all over Randy Orton, the bigger man in this one. And then dropkick by Kevin Steen as well. Randy Orton not even being able to get started right now. Looks like he might be starting to get back into it. Sweeps the legs there. But no, Kevin Steen not staying down for long. Straight back up, goes behind Randy Orton. Randy Orton with the headlock. And scoop slam by Randy Orton. Dropkick as well to follow up. And just taunting to the fans right now, Randy Orton. Looks like this is just going to be a big back and forth match. I mean, Kevin Steen not being able to win for 2 weeks running now. So it'll be interesting to see if he can pick up the win against Randy Orton here. But for right now, Randy Orton is in control. Big uppercut by Randy Orton. Follows up with just a backdrop there. Randy Orton going up top. It's not often that you see him up top. And he misses there. And then clothesline. No, reversal into a Samoan drop again by Kevin Steen there. So what's Randy going to do now? Just maybe clothesline. Not clothesline. Neckbreaker. How did I even get those two moves confused? Yeah, last match. Fire Ant losing by disqualification there. So it'll be interesting to see how those two and Green Ant get involved at the pay-per-view. But Randy Orton throwing Kevin Steen in the corner now. Bit groggy, but Kevin Steen reverses. And belly to belly suplex by Kevin Steen. Randy Orton up quickly there. And just onto the knee by Randy Orton. Follows up with a big elbow to the head. And then goes for the legs now. Chops away at the legs. So Randy Orton and Kevin Steen for the main event of this show. Belly to belly by Orton. Orton going up top again. That time he connects. Knees to the gut. Kevin Steen though with the reversal there. Orton though. Suplex. Got him up. Slams him down. But Kevin Steen again not staying down for long. He wants the win in this one. He doesn't want to lose 3 times in a row. And just swats away Orton as he goes for that dropkick there, but Orton not staying down. Clothesline reversal again into another Samoan drop. That's a 4th Samoan drop there by Kevin Steen now in this matchup. Orton, what's he going for now? Tries to throw him into the corner, brings him back and just scoop slam to the floor. Orton up again, misses. And again, Kevin Steen with the Samoan drop. Orton should maybe think about not running that Kevin Steen anymore, because it's just not working out for him. Kevin Steen reversing everything that Orton's throwing at him right now, until that DDT right there. Kevin Steen with the clothesline to the back, but Orton not staying down. Just punches now by Orton. Uppercut. Now what's he going for? He's got him up. What is this? Modified neckbreaker by Randy Orton there. Now just grabbing Kevin Steen, putting him against the ropes. What's he going for now? Got him on the outside. Could be going for that DDT. Yes, he is. He's got him. DDT by Orton. And now Orton signaling for the end. He wants Kevin Steen to get up. Don't turn around. Could be bad news. RKO by Orton. That could be it. Goes straight for the pin. 1, 2, 3. And Kevin Steen again with another loss. 3 in a row now. He can't be happy with that one. Chris Jericho out at ringside as well, just watching on that match for whatever reason. But here are some highlights from that matchup. Kevin Steen had it all going in his favour at the start of the match, but Randy Orton picks up the win there at the end after that vicious DDT through the ropes, and then follows up with the RKO, which you will see in a minute through these replays. So here is the deciding moment. Kevin Steen turns around and RKO by Randy Orton. And of course he goes straight into the pin, and then this is where it all went downhill for Kevin Steen. 3 count. Kevin Steen was out. But here's Jericho with a lead pipe, beating up Randy Orton at the end of that match. He has been sitting ringside the entire time. So why is Chris Jericho targeting Orton? We do not know. But anyway, that is it for this show. And the next time the show is back is the pay-per-view Extreme Rules, which is the next show, as I just said. So if you enjoyed this episode, give it a thumbs up. Quick recap of what just happened throughout this show. Seth Rollins beat Kazarian, the #1 contenders, The Shield, for the Tag Team Championships. So that the pay-per-view will be The Shield versus Bad Influence for those championships. Chris Jericho beat Dolph Ziggler in a one-on-one matchup with Austin Aries at ringside for Dolph Ziggler. El Generico retained his Internet Championship against Daniel Bryan. Match for Soldier Ant picked up the win against Fire Ant because Fire Ant hit Soldier Ant with a chair. And then finally the main event, Kevin Steen lost to Randy Orton again. So that is it for this show. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and other than that, I will see you at Extreme Rules.